Welcome to the Spiritual Awakening with Shaz podcast, where we unlock the power within and navigate the journey of your self-discovery together. I'm Shaz, your spiritual mentor and life coach, here to help you tap into your inner guidance system and manifest your best life. Whether you're just beginning your spiritual journey or looking to deepen your practice, this podcast offers insights, techniques, and inspiration to elevate your consciousness and transform your reality. Get ready to shine your light and embrace your true potential. Remember, the answers are inside you. Let me be your guide on earth. Welcome back to the Spiritual Awakening podcast with Shaz. I'm your host, Shaz. Today I want to talk to you a bit about manifesting and receiving and the art of allowing. When you get into your spiritual practice and you really become aware that you are the God creator within, and you start to dream about and ask the universe to deliver you all this magnificence, you start to create your own reality. The one thing that most people forget along this pathway is first you have to step into trust of self. And without that self-trust or trusting the inner guide, that inner voice, that nudge that tells you to take the action that's required in order to receive the abundance that you desire, we block our abundance. We block our manifestations from coming. It's a mindset shift that we have to trust that when we're told to go somewhere, do something, buy this or do that, show up here, attend this, that we follow through. Recently, I rearranged my office. You may or may not notice that the wall behind me is different. It was a couple of weeks ago, and on a Wednesday night, I have a regular class of psychic development. And my higher self told me I had to move my desk. And I'm like, it's not the time for it. It's not the day. I'll do it later. And I wanted to know why. And literally, I got told, it's not your job to know why. It's your job to do as you're told. Because I surrendered myself to my higher self many years ago and literally said, I fucked up my life. I can't do this anymore. I will do whatever you tell me to do. And I opened that channel of freedom to listen to higher guidance than I could give myself. And from that moment, I trusted that what I had to do was what I meant to do. So I did. And I moved my desk from one side of the room, which I thought was in the good corner of my feng shui. It was in the wealth and abundance corner. And I moved it down to the knowledge and spiritual helpful people corner. It was about knowledge and spirituality and things like that. And quite ironically or not, just very synchronicity, I started to get more and more bookings. I've had more clients in the last 2 weeks since I've moved my desk on a regular basis than I have had for a little while. Abundance has started to flow because I followed instruction. I moved into the corner that is best for the work that I do. I deliver knowledge and spiritual insights. So why wouldn't I activate that energy in that corner of my business space to utilize that? I didn't even realize why I moved it until the weekend when I was doing a talk, and this is why I wanted to share this podcast with you. The insights from that talk were quite profound, and I believe everyone needs to hear it. It was whilst discussing that I had to move my desk and rearrange the whole furniture in. I work in my living room, and I like the space. It's open, it's airy. I have a massive window in front of me that's full of light. I can see the outside world, and it's very, very beautiful and serene. It helps when I meditate, when I process, when I create. It has everything that I need for me in this space. It was just as I was talking about moving it around, and I've gone, oh yeah, I've moved it down to the spiritual and knowledge and the wisdom corner, that it all clicked into place and goes, thank you. I get how and why now. Okay, I don't always get it. I just trust that they tell me to do something, and after some arguing, and let me tell you, I argue back all the time, that I moved it. I allowed that nudge, that advice, that guidance, that voice that told me, move your desk, go and sit in a better location, and I've had massive impact already. Trusting that inner voice, your own inner voice. And yes, you'll think it's your own mind and it's your own brain. And sometimes you'll question, am I that smart? Is it the right thing? Or did I just make that up? No, we don't just make it up. That is our higher self and the God source energy talking to us. Pay attention to it. Your guides And the God source energy knows the next steps. We don't always know, but they certainly do. They know where we're going from, where we're going to, and why we want to get there. It's up to you to pay attention and follow the guidance. It also brought about other little things where we all manifest, okay? Everyone manifests something every day. We have this beautiful vortex, as Esther Hicks calls it, where we put all our belief, our wishes, our hopes, our prayers, I want that, I need this, and I want that, into this vortex of space. And then we have to energetically raise our vibration, feel the satisfaction, the belief, the acceptance, the knowledge that it's coming, and get ready to receive it. But in order to receive big manifestations, first we have to honor and receive the little ones. One of the big things that I was talking about on the weekend is most of us struggle with little things. Have you all got that friend, that mom, that sister, that colleague, that dear friend, anyone who goes, oh, let me buy you a coffee? And you go, no, I got it. Do you know you just said no to the universe? I don't need that. Twofold on this area of giving and receiving. The moment you say no, you are blocking receivership. You are blocking the universe delivering you something that you desire. I want a cup of coffee. Let me buy it for you. We all think we have to buy, make, put in the effort, or get our own things. It has to come from our own hard work, our own money, our own pocket. Our only job is to create the desire. I want a cup of coffee. Let me get that for you. Thank you, universe. That's all you need to do. Say thank you and let them. Because it's a twofold story, right? You're receiving what you want, and the person giving you is sharing their abundance. They're sharing their wealth. They're giving and doing what we all say we'll do when we have our big manifestations. Most people want to manifest money. And what do we all say? What are we going to do when we have it? Oh, I'm going to share it and I want to give it to this person. I want to help the homeless, or I want to make this better and I'm going to do that. Well, we can do that in little snippets and small steps along the way as well. But we don't give ourselves permission. If you're going out with a friend and you have more money and you're feeling abundant, buy them lunch. Do something good for them. Buy them a present. On the weekend, we were at an event and I had two beautiful friends I was working with, and I seen something that my friend loves, and I straight away just went and bought it. Didn't think about it. I just wanted to give her a gift because I know how much she'll love it, and she did. And the other one, I gave a crystal, and so I went and got a massage because my back was really sore, and he wanted to give me a discount price because we're friends, but I was feeling abundant and I just wanted to pay him more, so I did. These are little aspects that when you're feeling abundant, tip someone. Share the wealth, because showing the universe that you're freely giving what you're receiving, it comes back tenfold, even 100-fold. It recycles. What you give out, you get back in multiplication. But so many of us are, oh, I can't do that. Do I have to panic about I'm going to buy someone a coffee, or I want to give someone a gift? Will they receive it? When the universe brings you something that you ask for, when you express a desire and the universe brings it to you, for God's sake, please don't say no. Stop saying no to friends who want to buy you something. That is their joy, their gift, and you're allowing them that beautiful honor of gifting, especially from someone whose love language is sharing through gifts. Let them do it. Give them a big hug, smile, and say thank you. And then honor the universe that you received it. It's about your own self-worth when you won't allow people to deliver kindnesses to you. Every single day, you receive compliments or kind wishes or really caring things said and done by people. And many times we reject that too. That is also holding up a big stop sign to the universe going, no, I can't do this. Open your arms, receive it with grace, and give yourself permission to feel love, that high vibration, to receive the compliment, to remember how great you are, how wonderful, how beautiful. As my spirit guides told me, it is not your job to question why. It is your job to listen. Follow those nudges. If you get that inspiration, that feeling of to do this, go and do it. I like to donate to homeless people. I don't do it all the time because I worry about my own financial situation. But every time I get that nudge to give someone a few dollars or ask them, can I buy them some food? Can I get them a drink or offer a service? And it doesn't matter whether it's homeless or anyone. Anytime I get that nudge to, sometimes I'll go to the service station and go, can I just pay that person's fuel, depending on the bill or whatever is available to you? Or can you buy the order from the person in front of you at McDonald's, or buy a coffee for the next person and pay it forward? These are amazing, abundant actions that we all can take when we feel available to it. But don't stress yourself out with the abundance. I seen a meme on Facebook during the week and it just cracked me up totally. And it was simply, I can spend $120 on crystals and I can spend $20 on journals. And then I go and stress about buying a $5 coffee. And I go, oh my God, I can do that. Mind you, I don't drink coffee. But the point is that I'll stress over something that I'm buying that's a smaller amount when I can abundantly spend on crystals and journals because I love them. And I never question the need to buy them. I just do it. So you also need to monitor and think about, where is the stress coming from when you consider buying certain things? Is it a burden to you to worry, can I afford to buy something to eat or to drink? Is it stressful to worry, can I afford basic necessities, when it's not stressful and you see something beautiful and shiny, oh my God, I got to have that. And it doesn't matter whether I can afford it, I just got to have it, so I get it. Okay? These are things that you need to be aware of. Your inner guide and universe will make you conscious of patterns, and these are the patterns that you therefore have to change. Every morning, I do a check-in asking, how can I be of service? I check in with myself as to, what do I need to do? How can I show up today that can make my life better and the betterment of the world? Because that's my mission and purpose in life. How can I uplift somebody else? What content can I create? How can I go out today? I'm going to meet someone for lunch because I want to spend time with them. Ask yourself about this. Check in regularly without overanalyzing. What can I do to make today great? I'm setting up a new morning routine. I'm getting into some more exercise and changing the way I start my day so that I have all this beautiful flowing energy, creating deep satisfaction. It's up to you how you manifest and find satisfaction in life. But I can honestly tell you one thing I know at core: if you don't have gratitude, satisfaction, appreciation for where you're at right now, the universe is going to slow down all those manifestations, all those deep wishes, those big deliverances, because you don't acknowledge where you're at. And don't look at where you're at filled with eyes of lack, of I don't have this and I can't have that and I'm broke and I don't have money. Look at it from, look at all the great things around you. Acknowledge all the abundance that already exists in your life and appreciate and have satisfaction for that. And then you will create satisfaction for more. We tend to create doubt when we look at the bank account that says I've got $4 and payday or money's not coming in for another 3 to 5 days, and go, oh my God, I can't do anything. I have nothing. We have plenty. We are surrounded by abundance. And if you can't find abundance in the place where you live and exactly in your own life, walk out your front door and look at the sun. That is abundant. Look at nature, all the trees, all the grass, all the things that grow around you. You live in a magical, abundant world that revolves around this beautiful sun, and we wake up every day. Find satisfaction in the fact that you have good health, good family, good friends, good things in your life. Trust me, abundance is everywhere when you just acknowledge it. You need to get ready to be ready to receive sometimes. It's one of my favorite messages from Esther Hicks again, and I love to listen to her abundant rampages and Abraham sharing insights. Sometimes we are on a bit of a waiting game for the big things to come, and everything happens in divine timing when it perfectly aligns for you. We want to rush that. I know I do. But it's not about rushing. It's not about racing into the future. It's all about the journey of how you get there. Another thing that I was listening to today, and I found it very profound, was that someone was talking about going to the gym. It's not my thing, but I'm working up to it. I really want to get fit, and I want to change the way I see my body. And we don't really get satisfied, or we don't find confidence from building that six pack. The confidence comes from showing up to the gym, putting in the effort, and doing all the work along the way. We think the outcome gives us the satisfaction. We think the outcome or the deliverance of that abundance or the thing will bring us the happiness and the joy. It doesn't. The journey does. The pathway that you take and the person you become along that journey is what brings us the greatest satisfaction in all time. Enjoy those moments. Listen to the nudges. Follow the action. Get up, show up, and believe that things are coming your way, and go and do what you're inspired to do and watch it materialize in front of your face. The problem is we only look at the big things. Yeah, I want to manifest a new car. Do I complain that my new car's not here? No, I actually get really excited every time I see one like the one I want. And there's my new car, can't wait till it's there. And then I picture driving it when I was driving my friend's car. It's about those feelings you're going to evoke when you have it. Do I complain that I walk outside and I still have my own car? I am so grateful that I have a car. I love my old car. I just don't like the fact it doesn't run very well at the moment. But in it, I do want a newer car. I do want something that is better able to take me to the places that I really want to go. So that is why I manifest and create that. I just am getting ready to receive it and allowing the universe to bring it to me. I get ideas. Sometimes I need to go and do this, or I need to follow through on that, or I need to show up here, and I follow those nudges. That is how it works. You need to open your heart and your arms, and next time someone offers you something, open your hands, say thank you. That is it. That is the receiving mode. We receive little signs of abundance. When you ask a sign from spirit and they send you a butterfly, a feather, a coin, say thank you. Get into the motion of saying thank you for everything. When you get great service, that's abundance, say thank you. When you have good health, that's abundance, say thank you. When you get something made, you go and order something and they put something special on it or write you a gift, that's abundance, thank you. Abundance comes in many, many different forms, all besides the monetary value of it. Trust the guidance, trust the insights, follow your nudges. If you don't follow and take the action, you'll never receive. We all like to go, I got some friends and they go, oh, I want a new boyfriend and I want to meet someone. I go, do you actually leave the house and go out? If you don't go take the nudges when spirit says, I need you to go to this event because that's where your other half is going to be and this is where you'll meet him, and you go, no, I'm just going to sit at home, you're never going to get it. Action creates results. They don't need to be massive steps of action. Very small, consistent steps will lead you to exactly where you want to be. Whatever you are manifesting, visualize it in great detail. Write it down very clearly, exactly the way you want it. All the details, all the insights. Sit in gratitude with it. Visualize it and ask yourself, when I receive my manifestation, how am I going to feel? And then do everything in your life to create that feeling. This is how we manifest, through our vibrational frequency. When you feel the same way that you will when you have your manifestation, that is how the universe is going to bring it to you. Are you going to let yourself receive it, or are you going to sit back and say, this is what I want, and complain to God because they don't come and knock on your front door with it? Nobody's going to rock up on your front door. You were going to have to take some action. To get that big check or to win the lotto, you first have to go buy an entry. Do you know how many clients I have go, oh my God, I want to win lotto? And my first response is, Well, first they come to me as a psychic and go, do you know the lotto numbers? I said, well, first and foremost, when I do, I'm not sharing them with you. 2, do you actually enter? No. How are you going to win the lotto if you don't buy a ticket? How are you going to win the prize if you don't enter the competition? How are you going to win the race if you don't show up? These are the questions you want to ask yourself. Okay? Your soul already knows the way. Listen. Go into the quietness of your mind, meditate for 2 or 3 minutes, visualize what you want, and ask them, what do I need to do today in order to get that? And trust me, they will show you. Your higher self is always communicating with you. We just turn our ears off. Turn them back on, listen, pay attention, and then quite frankly, show the fuck up. That's your job. I hope this episode resonates with you. I'd love any feedback, any questions. Like and follow and subscribe to the page, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until next time. Thanks for listening to the Spiritual Awakening with Shaz podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below so you don't miss an episode. You can also follow us on Facebook with the links below. Until next time, trust your intuition and let your spirit soar.